What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to City Skylines. Our city is continuing to, well, actually not grow. It's been the same size for a while, but we are building new areas, doing some new stuff. Sadly, the oil industry was very short-lived. We used all the oil. That was not the plan, but yeah, this area is pretty much done for at this point. I think we're probably better off just clearing it. Just gonna be honest, just get rid of it all. Yeah, we'll hopefully it will drive some industry demand somewhere else. We'll get some more forestry, some more, sustainable, nice for the environments, and we'll put something else in its place. We'll replace this with something else. I think there is some other, yeah, there's a medical clinic and stuff here, and all their electricity is about to go haywire, so that's not good. Okay, I probably didn't need to dezone that, but we will. Wait, how do I do this? How do I turn off the? Oh, okay, it's in here, isn't it? I think, yes, okay. Is there a generic? No. Industry? No. Can't believe there's not more office types. Residential? No. Leisure? Organic local produce? We don't really have anything. Okay. Could do more woodland, I guess. More forest. That's been very popular. Increased electricity, increased tax income. Requires forests. Let's switch it up. The forest has been... Actually, no, we have forest somewhere else. I feel like we should just put office in instead. I feel like that is the way to go. Just no commercial specialization. There we go. And then in here we will rezone it as an office area. Hopefully that will change things. There's already some good facilities here and stuff, so we may as well keep using this area. Here we go. We'll go ahead and rebuild it as offices, see what that does, see if anyone actually even turns up. I don't know, but hopefully, because this provided some temporary jobs. It was doing a good job, employing people, and now we've obviously had to close all those jobs. That's not very good, but hopefully some offices will move in, give some new jobs. Hopefully the electricity will not run out too quickly. There's little areas. Okay, let's just try and be... I don't want to connect it too awkwardly. You can do it down the middle there. There we go, that worked. Come on, get to there. Go on. Oh, you just left anyway. I mean, if they leave, it's okay. There will be electricity one day, I'm sure. Just ignore it until it starts to fill up. That's always the best approach. As we did learn, there's still some traffic queues building up. As we did learn, this area now accommodates probably about, not a third, 20, 40, 60. The nearest to a third, but not quite. Just under a third of our population lives within this very dense area. I did not realise it was so... I know there's a lot of high density residential here, but it doesn't look that busy. The traffic on these roads is fine. It's more the end ones that cause the issues. Which makes sense, because obviously everyone has to share the end ones. A connection point to here would be really nice. I don't know if it would be that useful, but let's just try it. See if that works. A new way in both directions. No, we want this to flow. I don't know if anyone will even use this, but let's just see. Have it go just that way. I don't want it to delay this traffic, but yeah, if someone uses it, that would be good. Probably not going to, but it is an alternate route. Plenty of trucks making their way around, visiting the cargo harbour, getting stuck in this giant queue that's building up nicely. Jeez, it is not great. I mean, this doesn't help. I don't know. But when it was bigger, it was still not really working, so I don't think that's the issue. I think it's because it's too near to the other thing. Okay, this is going to look a bit gross. As a lot of our road upgrades have done at times. Sorry, tree people. Okay, let's try this out. I have no idea how this will work out. Let's just see. I think it's more like the angle is wrong. I mean, this is still going to be squeezing a lot of trucks into a small space. But it's going to flow. And worst case scenario, the queue's just building up somewhere else. There's more space to queue now. Maybe we'll get some more trucks out of the tunnel. And we'll get it moving, but it does seem like it's just going to fill up and be a nightmare. Yeah, I just wonder, what if I also gave them an alternate exit like here? Maybe that would help as well. Just I think just creating lots of routes is always good. But yeah, here's the big part. The first trucks, they're about to arrive. All the ore trucks who have had their own private road now going to have to deal with all these other cars. But they seem to be merging together nicely. No one's stopping too much. Yeah, no. Okay, now they're starting to stop. It seems to be merging okay. They are flowing out and onto those bridges. Still no one's using the tunnel. This is greatly disappointing. Well, these cars have to use it, so there must be somebody using it, I was going to say. They all seem to use this bridge instead. If I delete this bridge, they would have to use the tunnel. Where is this bridge? This is so confusing, like the heights. Yeah, it does connect to here. I thought it connected around here. I have no idea. There are just so many trucks on this bridge. I feel like this bridge would collapse in real life. Oh my goodness. There's just like a million trees being carried out. Okay, no, we just created a monster queue up here. But we moved it up from here. So we did something. We made a start. Not the be all and end all. Okay, I'm gonna change things up again a little bit. Okay, I'm going to have this continued, this big queue that I've just made, coming around here to where the tunnel is, but the bridge will be moved. But it will still be there, but I'm going to reconnect the bridge to the trucks over here. There we go. And then we can get rid of this. So then they're not merging into one. They're going in separate directions. They've got their own way to go. Let's see what that does. And then, yeah, go one way that way. Is that arrow the right way? Yes. Okay. There we go. Let's see what that does. Now the ore trucks still have their own access to the bridge. All the cars, though, that have come from the cargo harbour have to avoid the bridge and go through back into the tunnel, which is hardly being used at the moment. So they'll come out in here and cause more traffic problems, inevitably. But we will not think about those right now. Hey, please tell me you're not going through all the ore, because that would be really bad. Please don't go through. Why are they going through the natural resources so quickly? It looks like they're starting to just drain through them all. 7 units of oil per week. I don't even know where that's coming from. I think that's just what I'm using at the oil power plant. Seems this area is okay. They've seemed to have made the electricity work. There's some offices going up, so that's good. New place to come and work and replace those oil jobs, because I didn't really want to get rid of them, but I kind of had to. Available jobs, yep, still in decline. Employment percentage, still hovering. We did manage to get back up to 89%. That's the highest it's been in a while. And that's the highest it's been since this big drop to 89%. So yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. We are slowly making things work. Obviously our education levels have now... We're starting to see the impact of all the education changes I made, slashing the budget, all that sort of stuff. The number of students is down. Hopefully the uneducated percentage stays sort of the same. Obviously if it starts to skyrocket, I'll have to go back the other way, but I'm trying to find the right balance. But yeah, the number of students certainly has declined massively. If I find where that is, students, boom, there you go. It's fallen from a point where we had 13,000, or a peak of 14, 15,000, all the way down here to about 3,000, so much less. More people hopefully going into work will help us out, looking for jobs, earning money, spending that money, hopefully. Education level has started to drop for the first time, so there you go. Hopefully it doesn't drop too much. I mean, I don't want it to drop, I just don't want... We still need some people to go to university, just don't want everyone going there and then, you know, being too snobby to go work in the forestry industry that our town is now being fueled on. These are some very busy roads. I feel like we should make like a coastal... I wonder, just could you like make another extension up here? But then no one would use it, would they? If you like disconnected... No, this could still... Yeah, I don't really know what to do. And this queue is starting to get bad. Like, it's going to get on the bridge soon, which was... We've avoided it for so long. But yeah, this area is starting to get very busy. Just dig another tunnel so we can't see it and then send them into middle of nowhere. Where does this tunnel come from? I forgot. This connects to somewhere weird, doesn't it? I literally have no idea. It's over. It's not that one. That one's just the short one. Yeah, I don't know where that little tunnel comes from. I've forgotten. Oh no, it comes from here, doesn't it? And then it sort of curves around. Very weird. You can see it, the Laurel Tunnel. What? How can a tunnel have 3 different names? There is cars using it though, so that's what matters. This roundabout is empty. What is going on? They all just come round here and then go in a loop again to rejoin the queue. Like, are you see? What? I think it's because it's one way. There might be some, like, that if you say they might need to pick up trees from here and then come back here and they can't. That might be what a lot of it is. I don't know. How's that traffic problem looking? It's still looking very bad over here. Oh, it's because everyone's just used this road. The trucks outsmarted us. Get rid of that. That is the issue. Okay. They all stopped using the tunnel. That's what it is. Well, not all of them, but most of them. And now they're all backed up onto here. Hopefully this queue will not be as big so more. Hopefully it'll clear up fairly soon and be okay. There's no one else joining now. Like, well, very few cars back from the start over here. There's even a queue of trains to get into the cargo harbour place. Look how much cargo this thing has. That is ridiculous. There's just way too many trains coming in. So many goods and resources. Oh, we're just being flown around the map. Thank you. Our garbage area is looking okay. But yeah, I mean, the forest trucks are definitely the majority of the traffic at this point across the whole town. I feel they're probably responsible for most of the queues and the issues. I mean, this bridge is, yeah, this queue is going to take some time, but it shouldn't get as big anymore. And then these trucks should be fine. Let's go this way around, use the tunnel. I mean, they don't have a choice. They have to use the tunnel, which emerges. Where does it come out? Okay, confused. Where does it comes out over here? Not too many, but a few trucks. Yeah, in this area is pretty quiet. Like, a few extra trucks isn't gonna kill anybody. They're just coming out. The area around Central Park started to move up in the world. We've got some offices opening still, so that's good. We might need to continue to add some more office zones where we can. There we go. Let's just add some more in. More jobs, the better. I have to keep these owning this industry. How's the tech cluster doing? To be fair, this area is doing pretty well. There's a few abandoned buildings, but it's survived for the most part. It's employing, I assume, very highly educated people. It doesn't actually say. Oh no, it does here. Yeah, that's good. Not enough buyers, I'm aware. I'm working on it. But yeah, it does look nice, and just this big area. It doesn't really fit in particularly well, does it? I mean, I feel like it's too big almost. But it does look pretty cool. It's not very connected to the rest, but the bridge doesn't seem too busy, so that's fine. Does this train... Do any trains even come here? I feel like the other one... There are still trucks coming in, but it's definitely not as busy as the old one. Or as the new one. But I mean, at least it's emptied this area of all the cargo. But I don't know, this new loop system, this has caused most of the issues. Like, building this area, I thought would help the industry, giving them all these lanes and their own big open space, but no, it's just become a complete mess. There's so many trains just waiting to get in. I have no... I mean, I can just about, like, scrape through, try and come up with solutions for car traffic, but I have no idea how to fix train traffic. That is beyond my level of expertise. Most of the trucks come in from here now. That is very confusing. I don't know why. So there's a lot of cars coming this way too, but yeah, I don't know, where are they even go? Like, where are you heading? It's just I think they're just sort of trapped trying to deliver multiple things and go into different places. Like, if they go into one of the loops, no, you could go into this one and come out and go back into the other one. That's not impossible. So looping. Okay, first of all, this is probably something that needs to be addressed. I only just noticed it, but we need to make this the other way around, because at the moment you're just sort of forcing the same cars to go over the same piece multiple times. I'm sure there was a reason I had it this way around initially, but we want them to turn off and then clear this bit of road and then have them flowing on over here. Instead, they're going past here, which clogs up the people leaving as well. I want it to flow. I don't want it to be like doubling back on themselves. So I think that should help a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to fix everything, but that should help a bit. Water and sewage, we're still well below what we are capable of dealing with. Electricity is fine. Obviously, the nuclear power plant is now up and running. No nuclear disasters just yet. Seems all good. I don't think we can have one. Maybe if the education levels get too low, it could blow up. I don't know. But this seems to be producing an awful lot of electricity for the city, so that's good. That works. They seem to be coping. The prison. How full is the prison? 104 inmates out of 500. So there's people in here now. Oh, I remember doing this before. Just seeing what crime. Visiting prison. Visiting prison. Visiting prison. Does it never say? Are these just all visitors? Is there not like a criminal in here? What is this? Is that a llama? A deer? Oh, that is pretty creepy. Is there no inmates? Visiting prison? They're all unemployed. Nope, this guy works at Frank's Fish Stick Factory. Are you the criminals? Uneducated teen. Educated teen. Educated adult. They can't all be visiting prison. That's a nice way of putting it, I guess, but... Is there no one in here who's a criminal? Manager at the business planning company. He definitely did some fraud. Just an unemployed person. Unemployed. Mega shopping centre manager. What the heck has he been doing? Primrose residence. Oh, you just gonna leave? Visiting prison. Can't all be visiting. Surely there's some actual... They don't make you wear jumpsuits to visit prison, do they? I don't think so. Fine financial services. Probably weren't so fine. There you go. I like that there's some deer. I haven't really seen many wildlife features. I haven't seen many animals just bowling around. But apparently there's some deer. But that'll be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.